I can't stop thinking about you. Every waking moment and every restless dream. It's like you've taken over my mind, body, and soul. The obsession is real, and it's driving me to the edge of sanity. Every thought, every beat of my heart, it all leads back to you. You've become my constant, the thing I can't escape, and the more I try to fight it, the more the obsession deepens. You've occupied my mind in a way that nothing else ever has. It's as if you've embedded yourself into my very being, and no matter how hard I try to let go, you're there, pushing me to the brink of madness. The way I think about you, it's not just love, it's an obsession, a need that keeps growing stronger with every passing second. It's like your essence is etched in my thoughts, and it's becoming all-consuming. I can't seem to find peace in my mind when you're always there, lingering like a shadow. You've become the very air I breathe, and I can't help but feel consumed by this overwhelming obsession with you. It's like your presence is embedded in every thought, and I can't escape it no matter how hard I try. I crave you, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. The obsession is all-encompassing, and I can't shake it. This feeling is intense, far beyond anything I've ever experienced. You've become my addiction, and I can't get enough. It's like my heart races at the thought of you, and every fiber of my being aches for you. You're on my mind from the moment I wake up to the last thought before I fall asleep. It's like an uncontrollable obsession, and I find myself longing for more of you, more of this connection that's driving me wild. I never knew that obsession could feel this powerful, this all-consuming. You're more than just a thought now. You're a presence, a force in my life that I can't ignore no matter how hard I try. I can't escape you, and I don't want to. The more I think about you, the more I feel this obsession grow inside me. It's like you've taken hold of my soul, and now I'm yours in a way that's both terrifying and exhilarating. There's something about you that I can't explain. Every time I try to move on, every time I try to let go, you find a way back into my thoughts. It's like I'm addicted to you and I can't break free. I never thought I'd find myself in this situation, consumed by this burning need for someone. But here I am, and it's like this obsession is slowly taking over my life, making me crave you more with every moment. You've become the pulse in my veins, the beat of my heart. I can't stop thinking about you, and it's like the obsession is pulling me deeper and deeper into something I'm not sure I can control. I try to distract myself, try to push you out of my mind, but it's no use. You're there, constantly in my thoughts, and I find myself falling deeper into this obsession that has taken over my life. This is no longer just a passing thought. It's a full-blown obsession. You've etched yourself into my soul, and now I can't escape you no matter how hard I try. I thought I knew what love was, but this is something else. It's not just love, it's obsession, and it's consuming me in the most beautiful, wild way. Every part of me aches for you, and it's more than just a physical need. It's a mental and emotional craving that I can't escape. And the obsession with you grows with every passing moment. You're always there in the back of my mind, like an uninvited guest who refuses to leave. And honestly, I don't want you to. The obsession is wild, and it's taking me to places I've never been before. I never imagined that obsession could feel so intense, so all-encompassing. But with you, it's different. You've taken over my thoughts, my body, my soul. It's driving me wild, and I can't seem to get enough. It's like a fire that won't go out, burning with intensity every time I think of you. You've become my obsession, and no matter how much I try to fight it, it only grows stronger with time. I can't escape this feeling. You've become the one thing that fills my mind, my heart, my every breath. It's an obsession that's slowly taking over, and I find myself lost in the wild chaos of wanting you more and more. You've taken hold of my thoughts in a way that I can't explain. It's not just love, it's an obsession, a burning desire that I can't seem to quench. I think about you constantly, and it's driving me wild. Every moment without you feels like an eternity, and every moment with you feels like a dream I never want to wake up from. The obsession is real, and it's pulling me deeper into this whirlwind of emotions. There's no escaping this feeling, and I don't want to. You've become the center of my world, and the more I try to ignore it, the stronger the obsession grows. It's wild, it's intense, and I'm addicted to it. I thought I could control this feeling, but the more I try, the deeper I fall into this obsession with you. It's like a force I can't fight, and I'm completely at its mercy. Every time I close my eyes, you're there. Every time I open them, you're still there. You've become a part of me in ways I never expected, and now I'm lost in this obsession that's driving me to the brink of insanity. I never thought I'd find myself in this kind of situation, consumed by thoughts of you, obsessed with every little thing you do. But here I am, and I can't help but feel the wild pull of desire and obsession that keeps growing stronger. You've become my world in ways I can't fully explain. Every thought is about you, every heartbeat is for you, and this obsession is driving me wild in a way I've never experienced before. You're the first thought in my mind when I wake up, and the last before I sleep. It's like you've taken hold of my soul, and now I can't get away from this burning obsession that's consuming every part of me. The obsession I have for you isn't something I planned. It just happened, and now I find myself lost in it, caught between desire and madness, unable to control the powerful force that pulls me toward you. I've never felt this way before. It's as if you've entered my life and completely taken over. Every part of me is obsessed with you, and no matter how much I try to resist, the pull is too strong. You've become my addiction, and every moment spent without you feels like a lifetime. I crave your presence, your touch, your words. It's like a fire inside me that burns hotter every time I think about you. There's no way to explain the way you've invaded my mind. It's like you're a constant presence, always there, and I can't escape the obsession that's building inside me with every passing day. I think about you constantly. It's like my mind can't function without you in it. This obsession is taking over my life, and it's all I can do to keep up with the emotions that flood my soul whenever you cross my thoughts. It's like my heart belongs to you now, and no matter how much I try to move on, I can't. I'm addicted to the obsession of you, and I find myself yearning for more every day. You've taken over my thoughts, my dreams, my heart. This obsession with you is wild, overwhelming, and beautiful, and I can't stop myself from falling deeper into it every moment. You've become a part of me in ways I never thought possible. I think about you constantly, and I find myself caught in this obsession, this powerful pull that keeps me tethered to you no matter how hard I try to break free. Every second without you feels unbearable. The obsession I have for you is undeniable, and it's slowly taking over every part of me. I want you, need you in ways I can't explain. There's no escaping this feeling, and I don't want to. You've become my everything, my obsession, and no matter how wild it gets, I can't stop myself from falling deeper into this emotional chaos. I never expected this kind of obsession to take over my life. You've entered my thoughts, my dreams, and now my heart is yours in a way that I can't explain. The feeling is overwhelming, and I can't get enough. It's like a whirlwind. this obsession I feel for you. It sweeps me off my feet and takes me to places I never thought I'd go. You've consumed me, and now I can't imagine life without this burning desire for you. Every part of me aches for you. This obsession is more than just a passing feeling. It's an overwhelming desire, a need that I can't escape. And honestly, I don't want to.